Greetings and welcome back everyone to Pillars of Eternity, where in the last episode we made our way back to Gilded Vale, having recently removed its lord and replaced them with Kolsk, which a little bit more popular among the people, but a little bit concerned that we may have swapped one problem for another. We're going to have to see that, but Glindur feels that regardless, what has already been happening here, that all the dead bodies down off the hanging tree, I mean, things seem to be improving. Now, what we want to do is, before we head down here and find out what was at the bottom of this temple... Oh, a little cat there. But, we need to check out enchantment. Let's have a look. Right, spell striking, jolting touch. It's taken up 3 enchantment slots of 12. We've got certain recipes we can put on there, messages. What can we do? Okay, we can actually do some things. Now, I could add fine to this. It would requires level 4 and 2 slots. But level 4 of what? Is it just character level 4 perhaps? Might be character level 4. Requires level 8 too. Wow. Okay, we don't have enough materials for that one. Well, we flat out don't have enough materials for that one anyway. Burning Lash. We've got none of these. Plus 25% shock damage. I'm not even sure how that would work. If that's increasing the shock damage that's already there, or adding 25% of its damage as shock. Slaying. Plus 5 accuracy against Primordial. Plus 25% damage against Primordial. That's actually pretty cool. But let's go ahead and add fine to this. It's going to cost 600 copper pieces. It's going to require 1 Ooze Plasma, 1 Ardra, and 1 Pilgrim's Crown. And it'll add plus 4 accuracy and plus 15 damage. Yeah, go ahead and enchant it. Very nice indeed. Okay, it's 5 of the 12 enchantment slots. That is becoming quite a nice weapon, honestly. Quite a nice weapon, in my opinion. Now it's up to 11 to 16 PS, which is what we've got here. I don't suppose I could enchant this, could I? Do I have anything left to enchant? I might not have the materials anymore. No, it doesn't look like I do. I'd need an extra Pilgrim's Crown and a lot of money to enchant this pistol. Be nice though. Be very nice to do. Okay, well, what about my other companions? Can I enchant these items? I can only enchant the quality of it. Wow, they actually go really, really good. You're currently wielding this. Crushing Lash. I really wish I could click on these bits to find out a little bit more information. I doubt there's anything I'm going to be able to do here. I imagine they're all going to pull from the same sort of enchantment stuff. The only thing that might be different, however, are the wands and the quarterstaffs. Do they have different enchants? And perhaps there are even other ones that I can learn as well. Let's see, has this got anything? No. Can I enchant your grimoire? That would be interesting. No, I cannot. Alas. Okay, well that's fine. I'm happy with this. We've radically improved Glindur's weapons, like tremendously so. In fact, so much so I feel a little bit bad about everyone else. But let's go on down and find out what's in this temple then. Again, I think this is probably one of the last places that I've seen, but I haven't explored in this place. You know what? Let's sneak around. We've been... Oh, wow. Actually, they've stopped seeing us. That's interesting. Now, the reason I was going into sneak mode is because all of this. Haven't been in here for... Must be 5-6 years. Used to be real nice. Bright. Warm. Okay, so... I can't actually remember. Perhaps he's a... Ithazian or... Ethosian? I forget if either is worship that god. A rising sun and the 3 dawn stars, the symbol of Eothas. Okay, what did you just say? Wretched beasts. Okay. You talking to us? I assume not. Wyrton. A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination of the fading sconces. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeve soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care, if you need to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. He angles a look up to Eder. Paying your respects, Ethosian? Ethosian, that's what we need to call him. And he is an Ethosian. He manages a pained grin. A little risky, isn't it? Think what the townsfolk would say. Safer down here than up there, even with the rats as big as they are. A faint edge of hostility belies Eder's playful tone. Maybe a bit of history between them. Or just the tension over his faith, perhaps. This temple isn't what it used to be. Probably for the best. Times being as they are, he groans and shifts position, wincing. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of his types, either. Wyrton jerks his chin towards Eder. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. He regards you wearily. Maybe you'd have better luck. I'm more interested in what happened to you. Do I need to help you? Are you alright? I was trying to avoid the spiders. He breathes a quiet laugh. Ran into a skulder. Might have gone a little better for me if the beast hadn't knocked the sword right out of my hand. Good blade, too. Probably still lying there in the dust. He smiles wearily. But I'm not, so that's alright. I like his disposition. Looking on the bright side. Well done. It's not a bad wound, I think. Just hurts. Okay. Sounds painful. I think I'll head back up those steps. No. What were you doing down here? 'Cause before I offer to help you, I want to know what you were doing. He seems to have a reason to be here, and I want to be sure that I'm not getting myself into any sort of trouble. I don't want to annoy a god. The man points a finger upward. These ruins around us used to be a temple of Eothas, the scattered god. Grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from all over the Dyrwood, from Red Kiras even. Not so much from Red Kiras these days. Until the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones. The ones that couldn't get it through their heads that their god was dead and gone. Interesting. If I was a priest of Eothas, then I could have responded to them. Go on. Get to the point. Is this really time for a history lesson? Lord Riedrick allowed them to worship? Well, that's actually a good point. Lord Riedrick would clear out the place from time to time, make arrests. It wasn't until the legacy he started losing patience. He sent his guards in to put the priests to the sword, bring the place down, burn some of the books, and that was that. He looks away. Well, see, this is an interesting... This is the part of this Let's Play, and it's probably worth me pointing out. Now, the gamer part of me is saying I should explore every dialogue option. There's a small chance that in certain dialogue options, even if it's a topic that I kind of already know, that a different person will have some nugget of information to give me. But that's a very brute force method. It's a very gamey method, and it's kind of trained into you by playing RPGs. You're trained to do it because this is how you find secret quests and little bits of information. However, from a roleplay character point of view, would Glyndŵr ask what's the legacy? He knows what the legacy is. He's absolutely certain he knows what this man is talking about. And Glyndŵr, as much as the gamer part of me would want to explore all the options, Glyndŵr is looking at a man who's clearly in pain. Would he expect that man to spend time talking about something that he kind of already knows, just for the chance that there might be something that he might say that others didn't? Probably not. So I'm not going to go for this one. However, for those who are like, oh, my brain burns, why are you skipping over things? For in-character purposes, Glyndŵr thinks he knows what the legacy is. He's not going to waste someone's time, especially when that person is hurt, asking redundant questions. So he's going to... And he's not going to be short with the fellow either. Go on. Once the legacy started, Lord Riedrick decided he'd been too lenient on the Ethosians. He had his people go in and put them to the sword, left them down there, buried, under a heap of rock. After that, Riedrick ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Riedrich hopes that if we rededicate the temple to the living god, or a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end. See? He smiles wryly. But until then, the temple is as you see it, and guarded. That's where you come in. Werton licks his lips. And so do I. Those priests, maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down in their god's house. Doesn't sit right with me. Oh, I like this guy. He may have some beef with Eder, and I'm on Eder's side, him being one of my companions and all that, but okay, there's something to be said about a fellow who respects, well, I was going to say the men of God, but the men of the gods in this case, but and doesn't feel that they should just be left there without burial rites. Well done you. If you can get down there, find their remains, maybe we can finally give them a proper burial. Werton breathes out. No small task. There's coin in it for you, if you need motivating. Aloth's cautious expression softens. A pleasant surprise to see that someone around here has a shred of respect for the dead. I agree, Aloth. This is why I like you. I am going to be keeping you in this party. Unless you tell other people to have sex with their sisters and get us into fights too often. I mean, if you say it the way you did before, I could stay mad at you, you scallywag. And by the way, people keep asking me what scallywag means. To put it into a nutshell, it's like someone who does something wrong, but in an endearing way. In a way that you can't stay mad at. It's kind of like a lovable rogue. You know you're up to no good, but it's like, oh, I can't stay mad at you, you little scamp kind of thing. That's what a scallywag is. Scoundrel, on the other hand, that's someone actually bad. I'll take it you aren't supposed to be in here. They're long dead. What does it matter where they're buried? Wait, you want me to bring you some skeletons? I have some questions first. I take it you aren't supposed to be in here? Werton laughs bleakly. Well, I meant to be in and out, nice and quick. I'm not hurting anyone, it's just Lord Riedrich's forbidding anyone having anything to do with the scattered god. It'd be a little harder to explain to him than you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? And you could make some coin in the process. I'm not sure I want the coin. It's okay. But I've got some questions first. Yes? That's a stupid one. He's hurt. Who are you, anyway? Lord Riedrich's dead. Not much need for secrecy now. Oh, I like it. We can actually respond to things that we've... Oh, I love it when games allow that. And the scripted interactions don't assume the order in which you've done things. Any chance there's something down here with a little more than... Some old bones? No. What's his legacy? Lord Riedrich's dead. Not much need for secrecy now. Dead? Werton's breath catches. He gazes out at the floor, brows furrowed, as if the world has confused him. No, that can't be right. People like him. It can't be that simple. He shudders. He's left his mark on this town. Even if he's gone, I wouldn't risk it. No, okay. People like him. That would have made Glyndur's heart feel a little bit heavier in his chest for a moment there. But moving on. Who are you anyway? Werton offers you a weak grin. Name's Werton. I lived in Gilded Vale long enough to remember how grand it used to be. He shrugs, looks away. I used to help the temple, sometimes. Bring supplies, that's all. You may have known some of the priests then. It would have been painful to watch them die. Or to know that they were dead. Okay, I have no more questions. Then, what do you say? I'll find them. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off for so long, it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priests would have been down on the lower floor. They'll be there still, if they're anywhere. I don't know. A temple? This practically screams at me, undead! Those priests has all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out, and take care down there. I wouldn't want to have to send someone else after your remains. No, I wouldn't want you to either. I'll wait here by the stairs and keep a lookout. Maybe try to patch myself up some. I mean, I could cast some spells if you wanted, but I don't seem to have that option.
Good day, stranger.
But nods at you in greeting. Cradling his injured arm. You've returned. Find anything? No, not yet. I'm still exploring the upper level. No sign of anything yet. Well, I'll keep at it. I figure they're down in the lower reaches for certain. I'll be here. Alright then, Wurton. We'll be off. Let's move. Nice and slow. Now, at this point, it seems like it might be the best option to have Glyndŵr start skulking around a little bit. Oh wow, okay, this is a large area. We'll go up this way. And I'm going to take Glyndŵr out alone for a little bit. You guys stay here. Glyndŵr has some pretty good, a pretty good way with spotting traps, so... Ooh, that was something. Ooh, you get. Auto pause. Enemy spotted. Will-o'-the-wisp. I've changed the auto pause options a little bit as well. Okay. Right, well, we've got this there, and we've got a will-o'-the-wisp over there. Alright. Is there anything else there? Can the will-o'-the-wisp see me? Yes, it can. Ooh, yes, we want those for crafting. Thank you. Is that some sort of skeleton there? I don't think it is. I think there's just something on the floor. Okay, well, we've got our first fight then. Let's get you guys in here as well. Glyndŵr, let's move you back. Have I spotted another one? Let's swap to your pistol.
Hey.
You guys come in.
Hey.
Eater, let's get you up there and we'll see what we've got. Oh, there are actually two. Okay, let's see if we can't just grab the attention of one then. There we go, just one. Fantastic. I should have moved back a little bit further. Oh dear, they're both coming for me. Okay, well, get in there. Also, I would like you swapping to this, so you've got your shield out.
Leave it to me.
Okay, there we are. You've got them both. Now then, I would like you to attack there. You to attack here. I would like... Let's go for things that you can use per encounter first. So, go for these. That's not going to hurt either, so that's fine. You've got this once per encounter. Let's get up there. And let's go for him. All of them on the same one, please. I would like... Yeah, once per encounter. Go ahead and use that. There we go. One is down already. That's fantastic. Well done. And again, please. Oh, that... Oh, no, he's charmed. Okay. So we can't afford to attack him or have any AoE near him.
Yes.
Oh, damn it. Let's see what we can do. Right, you've got your staff. Go ahead and use this spell on him. There we go. I've also got my 3 chants as well. Is he down? No, he's not. Right, let's get our chants out. Skeletons. There, please. There we go. Come on. Fantastic. Only 2 skeletons? No, we've got 3. Good. I don't want you there. Oh, no. Stop attacking my mage, scallywag. Let's see. Let's go with this one again. Now, you've got no low-level spells anymore. Let's try... How much life has he got? He hasn't got enough for it to be worth you going in and attacking with your spells right now. I think... Oh, wow. Did you just teleport, you scallywag?
Hey.
Oh, endurance low. Human skeleton. That's fine. We don't mind too much. What are you doing? Are you attacking him or not?
Yes.
There we go. Well done with the kill there. Fantastic work. We've got a spirit residue. Ooh. Faint ethereal wisps of soul energy made manifest. Righto, we'll take that. Let's get you back into stealth mode. And have a quick look what's up here. Oh. There was someone there. It was a spirit. This parchment is worn and tattered, and the ink upon it faded. In this time of hardship... must have just as much faith in ourselves. Okay?
Yes?
Alright, well, let's increase the speed a little bit, since we're going to be doing a lot of this in stealth mode. Okay, that was not the best engagement, certainly.
Hey.
But especially, I should have been using Eater's abilities with knocking things down. Ooh, we've got a spider. Okay. What else have we got in here? Nope, don't get too close. Okay, we've got a couple of spiders. That's fine.
Hey.
Let's get you in there.
Hi.
And both
What?
of you as well.
Hey.
Ida, let's get you up here and get you engaging. There we go. Everyone else can just engage from afar. Once again. Well, I'll wait for the other one to get in there close. Wow, he's already down. Never mind. Just drop that on his head if you would. This should be fine. Oh, it was the pistol probably. That thing is deadly. It's fantastic, in fact. Okay. This is... looks like it's about to try and spit web at us. Fair enough. Let's move you forward. Oh, drag. You got caught. There we are. Good. Right, you've got their attention. Go for the big one. You use your spell again. Again on the big one this time. This time, knock this one down, please. Let's get you in close so that you can use your once per engagement ability. That'll do. We've already got 3 of these. So let's get some skeletons down behind them. Okay, we've got some more spiders up top. There we go.
But I'm slowly.
What? What's wrong, you dear? Sickened. Ah, track. Weapon ineffective. Human skeleton. Oh, okay. That will grow annoying if that's something they do all the time. Go up there and attack him instead. There we go. That's a little bit more effective. Please keep up your attacks, though. Didn't tell you to stop. Right, go for him. You go for him as well. Knock him down. There we go. That's fine. My skeletons are probably going to go down pretty soon. You just keep up the attacks there. BC progress. Ivory Spinner. 12%. Oh, fantastic. All of you attack. Okay, I'm going to have to turn off that weapon ineffective pause. Weapon ineffective. Seemed like a good idea, but no. I'm just keeping them up there at the moment just to keep it distracted more than anything. Right, let's get everyone up there. I do want the endurance low stuff, though. That seems to make all sorts of sense. Let's get a bunch more skeletons in. Okay. Get involved. I don't actually think we really need to have them using their spells at this point. We should be able to just take this out. There we go. Very nice. Critical hit. Okay.
Yes?
Okay, we're getting a little bit of EXP from that, so it's worth doing. Let's continue to have a wander around here, though. Ooh. Spirit, the nearby crystals light the cracked mosaic floor in shades of orange, and at certain angles the metallic symbol beneath your feet gleams gold. As you look on, the air shimmers as if with summer heat. The very dust and air seem to pull together until a thin, glowing mist appears before you. In its rippling gleam, you sometimes think you can see the shape of a man, features rendered in broad strokes of air and smoke. Is anyone else seeing this? Strike out at the form, back away. No. Who are you? Your voice sparks movement. The spirit surges with a sudden blazing light, and in the next moment you are somewhere else, your mind assailed with a sudden wave of fear and noise. You are in the chapter hall. Priests and faithful have gathered in a great crowd, spilling into the hall. Bodies press against you, surging forward to listen. Your own grief is mirrored in the faces around you. Some of the initiates are weeping. Someone has snuffed the candles and the room is dark, save for the podium, lit from behind. 2 people stand before it, lit in the silhouette. A man is shouting, voice so ragged with fear you cannot understand what he says. But the rectrix stands calm, unmoved. Her strength will see you all through these dark times. You feel that hope like a spark behind your ribs. Somewhere behind you, someone begins to sing. The spirit tears itself from you with sudden dizzying force, and you find yourself back before the ruined altar, swaying. The spirit fades as suddenly as it appeared. Ooh. So we're learning a little bit about this place. Okay. The face of this statue has had most of its features struck off, along with portions of its hands. Okay. Right, well,
I shall be discreet.
that was pretty interesting. Let's keep on moving around. What are we going to find in here? We've got some scrolls, probably. Yes, we've got a couple of things we can interact with in here. We've got a Skulder. Okay. Ooh. What a big Skulder. Oh, actually, Skulder Whelp and Skulder. Let's pull back
I'm here.
into this room. We're going to try the old... Haha. Right, pull back. Keep going back. Right, we got them. You hold this position. I want you to drop your icy spell on the other side of this door. Damn it, you need to be moving. Okay, right. This is worked so well for us in the past. I see no reason that it won't work well for us now. Let's get that off. Oh, wow. You killed him already? Ye gats. That was fantastic. 20 slash damage. Oh, actually, the chill fog already did damage to it. Okay. That's pretty good. Blinded for 2 seconds as well. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I was expecting more of a fight, I'll be honest. But that's pretty awesome. Okay. Well, you can pull back, and we'll just have to wait for that to dissipate. Okay, well, that was a much easier fight than I was expecting. I feel a little bit bad about wasting a spell like that, but as soon as that effect has gone away, there we go. Let's see what we got. We've got an ear. We'll take that. Indeed. And then we'll go back into stealth mode. Want to know what else is in here? Only one. It's okay. There's 2, actually. Okay, damn. Would have been good if we could have grabbed all of their attention at the same time.
Hey.
But okay. Let's find out what they've got. Come over here. Actually, just charge in. There we go. Knock him down if you can. Go for a kill. Drop this right about there. Let's get you in position so that you can help a little bit more. He's down. He might not be alive for much longer. But let's go ahead and drop this spell on you too. Okay, are you gonna take... You gonna shoot? You take ages to reload your weapon. Man, that's annoying. We don't need it. Just regular E-attack. Same with you. Knock them down. Actually, you can use this since I can use it multiple times, so I may as well. There we go. And just go ahead with that anyway. Fire! Haha, fantastic. Double kill! Glorious. Let's find out what they had. Okay, let's get you all stealthed up.
Nice and quiet.
Find out what's back here. Nothing else really. Okay, let's have a look. These prayer scrolls are coated in a thick layer of grime and dust. To his grace, I write to implore. The rest of this letter is crossed out in several places and then abandoned altogether. Okay, let's see what we've got here. We've got a fine sword. That can go in the stash. We've got some gold. What else have we got? Probably some books. We've got Developments of a Crucible Knight, Part 1, Lower Ranks. We'll store that away. And Monsters of the Deadfire Archipelago. Ooh. The archipelago winds its way between the Great Eastern Ocean and the Restless Ocean. Hundreds of small islands in the midst of the water. Few dare brave its treacherous rapids, and fewer still have returned to tell the tale of their adventures through it. Travel between the two oceans is virtually impossible. Great storms hammer any ship foolhardy enough to attempt to navigate, and this alone should be enough to deter anyone from attempting the voyage, as untold ships have gone down, tossed against the rocks. The weather and treacherous rocks are only a precursor to the actual horror of the archipelago, the terrors of the deep. No one knows how many creatures stalk the oceans, waiting for unsuspecting sailors to drift into their waters, but we do know of some. The Barbed Ravager, a giant shark that is known to ram passing vessels, trying to knock sailors off the deck and smash a hole in the hull. It has tremendous spines protruding from its side and back that are presumed to be poisonous. The largest sighted Barbed Ravager, with survivors, was estimated to be almost 30 feet long. Winding Serpent. Smaller around than the Ravager, but potentially longer, the Winding Serpent attacks in small packs, usually 3 to 8. They have long, sharp heads, somewhat reminiscent of a barracuda. Like the Ravager, they repeatedly slam into the side of a ship, hoping to crack a hole in it or knock someone from the deck. They have also been known to swim to the depths and shoot up out of the ocean, landing on the deck, coiling and winding their way around, snapping up any crew they can before plunging back into the ocean. Leviathan. Imagine the largest whale you've ever seen. The Leviathan is at least 10 times that size. By the time a ship sees a Leviathan, it is already too late. As they rise from the depths, the water around them begins to spin and sink, creating a whirlpool. The Leviathan's body surrounds the helpless vessel, preventing escape, and as it goes down, the enormous mouth opens, pulling all aboard to their watery deaths. Polpovir. Polpovir. All creatures you've read about in this book are nothing compared to the Polpovir. Barely the size of a man, what they lack in size and strength, they make up for in numbers and terrifying viciousness. Their lower halves are a mass of tentacles like an octopus or squid, but more numerous. The tentacles are long, black whips with suction cups on the underside and small thorny barbs on the top. The sheer number of tentacles gives them frightening speed when walking on land, pulling themselves forward almost as fast as a running horse. While they vaguely resemble a human from the waist up, any extended examination proves how wrong that assumption is. Long, stringy black hair falls from the top of their heads to cover a face taken directly from a nightmare. A wide, gaping mouth cuts across the bottom of its head from ear to ear, full of wicked dagger-like teeth. 2 large round eyes are sunken into its head, black as coal, shining with a malevolent fire. A small antenna protrudes from the middle of its forehead, ending in a small nodule that can glow with an eerie blue light. One can imagine a sailor on deck of his ship at night looking across the black water, blood freezing as countless lights appear beneath the surface, rising towards him as the Polpovir swarm upward. Because they seem to be more octopus than man, they can collapse in on themselves, fitting into spaces no person should be able to. The smallest crack in a hull, the slightest separation between board offer them entrance. It is not unknown for them to slaughter an entire crew from the hold up to deck by infiltrating the ship from underneath. Fortunately, they do not seem to have spread too far outside the archipelago, but there may come a day when Polpovir attacks become commonplace. A frightening thought, to be sure. But on that note, we are wrapping up this episode. It's gone a few minutes over time. I do apologize about that, but damn, that book was kind of interesting. And in the next episode, we will continue to explore this area. Hopefully find the priests, or just some things that don't want to kill us. Maybe just want to chat, you know? It would be a refreshing change. But in either case, I'm afraid that's going to have to wait for the next episode. I do hope you've enjoyed this one and will be joining me for the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.